For the first time in his career, Munetaka Murakami lit up the scoreboard here at Rate Field. That was yesterday. What's in store today? Well, the White Sox will take on the Blue Jays, the defending AL champs, and the White Sox have a chance to sweep here at home to start the home schedule.
And the Blue Jays trying to get home above 500, trying, Joe, to have a little momentum.
Right-hander Davis Martin will try to begin his season at 2-0 as he starts for the Sox.
29-year-old Texan who is pitching now in his 4th major league season.
Big pitch from Davis Martin gets the strikeout.
The 11th pitch of the outing is a good lively fastball. It's 96 miles an hour. He's able to get some late movement, took it off the sweet spot and into the glove of Caro.
It is amazing what has happened to the starting rotation for the Blue Jays this season. 5 starters on the injured list this season, and that is why Eric Lauer is in the rotation.
And he gets to pitch to the youngster Brandon Valenzuela, making his major league debut behind the plate, and I think this is a nice spot for Valenzuela.
1-2. Breaking ball. That's a fair ball down the line and past Okamoto. He is digging for 2. That's where he shuts it down. A double to start this bottom of the 1st.
Chase waited back. That was a changeup. He just took down the line. You can see Okamoto's got no chance. And a good way to start it off. The Sox have scored in the 1st inning, the first 2 games of the series, looking to duplicate it here this afternoon.
Here's Austin Hayes. Good stop by Okamoto, and the throw is in time. What a play down at 3rd.
We have seen some good defense early in this season from Okamoto around that 3rd base bag, and not only does he grab this ball and get the out at 1st, Vladdy ready for anything. What a play by the Blue Jays 3rd baseman here early in this ball game.
Meidroth now at 3rd, but there are 2 gone, and it'll be up to Miguel Vargas.
Here's the payoff. Ripped into center field, and it's going to fall. Miguel Vargas with an RBI single, and he's looking for more as it gets away from Varsho. He will end up at 3rd as the Sox take a 1-0 lead.
Miguel got one to his liking. That's a 4-seam fastball, and he got it down. Now, the 4-seamer down is not going to sink. That's one of the reasons why he was able to hit it so hard, and then Varsho had some problems. He gets caught in between and can't knock it down.
They're going to give Vargas a triple. Sox get a run. Kazuma Okamoto will lead off for Toronto in the 2nd. Got him looking on a curveball that grazed the outside corner. Nice comeback by Martin. That's his 2nd strikeout.
And this is a perfect pitch. I don't blame Okamoto for taking it, even with 2 strikes.
Now the lefty Varsho.
2-2 into center field. Acuña with a good jump, and he will get there with a diving play. He has shown the speed, and he was able to track that one down in center.
Watch the angle as he dives. The way you do that, you stop from a separated shoulder. If you dive straight ahead, we've seen a lot of elbow and shoulder problems with outfielders who do that. Nice angle for a guy who's a shortstop by trade.
So 2 down, and here is Ernie Clement.
Nasty pitch from Davis Martin.
1, 2, 3 go the Jays in the 2nd. Not what Lauer wanted to do at the bottom of the order. So 2 on for Meidroth.
They're not going, and it's grounded to 2nd. Clement, the flip to Jimenez on to 1st in time. A nice 4-6-3 inning-ending double play. They had to do everything right on that one, but hang on a second. The White Sox are challenging.
After review, the call at 1st is overturned. The runner is safe. Chicago will retain their challenge.
So it doesn't count as 2 challenges because they were successful on the challenge at 1st. It's a no play basically as the Sox retain their 2 challenges.
So Meidroth stays on at 1st. Acuña with speed is at 3rd with 2 down. And Austin Hayes now a chance to extend this early lead for the White Sox.
Hit on the ground is short. Jimenez down to a knee. He'll throw to 2nd, and that will do it. Despite a hit and a walk, no runs, 2 left for the White Sox. We're going to the 3rd, 1-0 Chicago.
And the bases are now loaded in this 3rd inning.
So now Barger comes up.
With the runners going, it pretty much takes the force out of the equation.
Big spot here. Good battle here. Martin against Barger.
4th full count here this inning. Grounder up the middle. Spinning. Turning. What a play! Tanner Murray in his big league debut gets the Sox out of a bases-loaded jam.
If nothing else happens, this will be in the memory banks of Murray the rest of his life. That saved at least 2 runs and certainly the lead and a pumped-up Davis.
I'm here with the whole Tanner Murray crew for his debut. They're all here. He he said it was just raining in Nashville and they weren't going to play. He goes, but I am going to be playing in Chicago. So it was just an unbelievable moment. Talk about that defensive play there. What was going through your mind watching that?
He kind of does that where it's a little bit unorthodox. You know, it's not exactly like other shortstops, but he gets it done. We've always, you know, when he was a kid, you'd say, how'd you make that great play? And he'd say, because I'm supposed to. That's his attitude. The guys who hit it to you are supposed to get out.
Lead off free pass to open the Sox third.
Third walk given up by Lauer. And John Schneider is on the field. He is coming out.
Now it's Austin Voth.
Now Lenyn Sosa, the designated hitter.
There's a swing and a base hit. Left field corner. Murakami around third's going to score. Lenyn Sosa's got an RBI double. It is 2-0.
A really nice patient swing by Sosa. Led with his hand, let that barrel lag behind and just snap that barrel right on it. Just a good swing at a perfect time.
Sox get a run. They lead 2-0 after 3.
Be nice to add to that lead because this is still a very explosive baseball team wearing blue today.
Ripped up through the middle into center field. Second hit of the ball game for Acuña.
Good way to start off the 4th.
1-0, and it's low, and it kicks away, and Acuña on his way to second, so it's a wild pitch. It didn't really get far away from Valenzuela, but far enough.
Popped straight up in the air, and he turned a couple of steps back, caught it on the way down, but nothing they could do about it then as he caught this with his back to second base, and Acuña read it perfectly. He was off to the races.
And Voth also knows Hayes. They were teammates for parts of 2 seasons with the Baltimore Orioles, so these guys are familiar with one another.
As Hayes drives this one into right field, they're going to wave in Acuña. Barger, his throw to the plate, not in time, as Hayes gets to second. And the Sox take a 3-0 lead.
The White Sox are slowly becoming an exciting team because they run a lot. They not only hit and run, they steal whatever chance they get. There's a lot of speed on this team, and right now they're doing just about everything right.
Blue Jays in a huge spot here. They got 2 hits to lead off this inning. Then a flyout and a strikeout have left the runners in their spots. Varsho on second and Clement on first. But George Springer, still representing the tying run, will come up to the plate now in this 3-0 game.
Check swing, he went. That's strike 3. Good slider by Jordan Leasure. Jays strand a couple. Time to stretch in the 7th.
Blue Jays, despite tying on hits today with the White Sox 6-6, have not scored a run.
Fly ball to very shallow left field, and that's caught. What a play by Nathan Lucas.
What a catch by Nathan Lucas, diving on the backhand, rolling over as he finished the play. And Hayes is retired, 1 down.
Well, he's made a couple of big plays in this ball game. First catch was up against that wall and left, and that one there. I forgot how good of a defender he is. Really solid out there. He makes the plays he's supposed to make. That's what I love about Nathan Lucas.
Can do it at all 3 spots. Is a good arm as well.
Caro stops at second. So he and Montgomery with singles. And Acuña will bat with 2 on and 1 away.
Fly ball to right field over towards the line. Sanchez makes the catch. Neither of the runners going anywhere. 2 down.
Here's Hill.
Called strike 3. Frozen with a 97-mile-an-hour sinker to put a bow on 2 scoreless innings in relief. 2 hits in this frame. He leaves both of them on.
The Sox now 3 outs away from getting the win.
And they turn to Chris Murphy. Last season, 23 games, an ERA in the low 3s. Looking for the 27th out.
All of last year, the White Sox just had 2 series sweeps. One over Pittsburgh and one over Minnesota. This would be a early sweep in this season. 0-2. Chris Murphy slams the door in the 9th, and the White Sox a 3-0 win and a series sweep over the Blue Jays.
The final score, Sox 3, Blue Jays nothing.
This was most likely top to bottom, every aspect of the game, the best game the Sox have played all year. The defense was great, the pitching was great, they got timely hitting, took advantage of a lot of opportunities. And Baltimore coming to town on the heels of a Sox 3-game sweep. Pretty exciting series. A very happy Easter and Passover to all of you. And what a day it was today.
Steve, gotta love the way this team plays at home here in Chicago. 3-0 the final. White Sox pull off the sweep, get out the brooms against the Toronto Blue Jays.